Hey folks, a real fast video here to show you how to use the Google Meet tools within your Gmail account to be able to record your team presentations for AP Seminar. Now the nice thing about the Google Meet account is that you can actually do video conferencing right now with your Gmail account just like we do with Teams. The difference is in your personal account you can't record those sessions. You need a business account or an education account to do that. But the nice thing is you have an education account. It's your My Wildcats account. So let me show you how to set that up so that way you can run not only the Google Meet session, but also record that session. So first thing we need to do is open up a browser. Now, if your browser's like mine, I got my Gmail already logged in, so I can always go to my email. Let me show you what that looks like with finding the Google Meet tool. In your email, over on the left where all your options are, you have the Meet function down here. And you would just click on the Meet. You would send this link to your friends or whoever you're going to be presenting with and start a meeting. And this is going to look a lot like what a Teams video conference looks like. You can mute yourself here. You can turn your camera off there. You hang up the meeting here. You can share your screen, which I'll show you in a few minutes. And then the stoplight gives you more options. If you had a business account or education account, up top you would have the option to record. But since this is just the free version, they're not giving us that option. So let me show you how to get into that. So go ahead and close out of that window. I'm going to go ahead and open up a new tab and just close my Gmail tab. So what you have to do first and foremost is close your account. You have to sign out of it. So click on your Google icon and sign out. Now, I don't know if it's just my computer's been a little, testy with me or not, but I'm going to close my browser before I try to sign back in. About half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. When I close my browser, I know I'm okay. So close it, let that setting refresh, reopen the browser, and now you should either be paused or logged out up here. Now, click on your Google icon again as if you're going to sign back in to your personal Gmail, and even click sign in again. But instead of letting it default to your Gmail, put your My Wildcats in. So I'll put my school email in, jeff.nienaber@southwestschools.org. Now, it's going to give you an option to choose an account. Do not choose the personal account. Yours might say G Suite for Education or something like that. Mine says Group Workspace account. So I'm going to click that. And then it should hopefully pull you into the Southwest network. And so pick an account. It's got my Southwest account. I've already logged into this a few times, so it's got my password saved. It may have yours saved from your computer login. I'm not sure. But if not, just log in with your school password and click yes to stay signed in. Now we're good to go. So here's how you turn on the Google Meet function now, because you don't have a Gmail account through your My Wildcats. That's your Outlook. So it's not as easy to get to it like we did before. But it's not hard to get to it either. Just go up to the waffle. Click on the waffle. Open up your options. One of your options should be the Google Meet. Click on Google Meet. And now it's going to ask you, do you want to start or join a session? Really, only one of you needs to start it. So designate the leader, whoever that happens to be, and click on the Start Meeting. Type in a name here. My recommendation would be make it something that's connected to your presentation. So whatever that happens to be, I'll just put AP Seminar, but put some kind of a short title that represents what your project is. And now we're ready to join. I would certainly share out the link. So whoever that team member is who's in charge of opening this, you're going to get a link to share with other members. Copy and paste that into your study table in Teams so that way everyone can get into your meeting. It's pretty simple. And now we're ready to roll. Again, just like we have in Teams, you've got your muting function here. You've got your camera on off option here. If you're going to end the session, you click the leave call. We don't need to worry about the raising the hand or turn on captions. The way to record the session is to go over to your stoplight. Now you notice this menu is different. I now have a record meeting function. So if I click that, it's going to start to record this session. And that recording is what you will then share with me once you've finished the presentation. Let me close out of that. Let me go ahead and show you how to share your screen. So you're going to want to click Present Now. And let me move myself out of the way here. You can choose a couple options, entire screen or window, whatever works best for you. Both of these should work. I'm going to go ahead and click entire screen. And it's going to tell me it wants to share the contents of my screen. Just click on that space and say share so that it lets you do that. So now we're going to be presenting my screen. When I'm done presenting, I'll just click the stop presentation. So what I'm going to do is minimize my Google Meeting window, and I'm going to pull up my PowerPoint. So wherever your PowerPoint happens to be, looks like my PowerPoint got closed. I'll go get it again. So make sure you do have all these open before you start to run this. That way you don't want to have us watch you go through and open up everything. But at this point, we should be able to watch the PowerPoint. And whoever's in charge of running that PowerPoint will just go ahead and activate the PowerPoint. And now you're going to see my presentation here on Introduction to Gothic Literature. And so when you are done, simply end your presentation, close the presentation window. We go back to our Google Meeting, and we've stopped the presentation. So now we're back into it. So, and when you're done recording, you just come back here. This would say stop recording. You click stop, and your session will be finished. So it's pretty simple to use the Google Meet tools to create your presentation. You just need to know how to log out of your personal account to open up your My Wildcats account, and then use a couple tools that are in the Google Meets platform to share screens. I hope this helps. If you want to use a different recording platform, by all means do this. But this is an easy one that you have access to and it's free. And it's a lot like Teams. So for those of you who've done video conferencing in Teams, it'll feel very familiar. As always, ask questions if you have any, and we'll get through this together, guys. Take care.